Good morning, Mount Juliet. We are here at the Mount Juliet Senior Activity Center for our monthly community development meeting. We've gone off campus for a tour here. We're going to hear all about the activities that the center has here and the plans for the future, and just kind of mix and mingle a little bit. And I'm going to bring you with me live here on Facebook. So here we go.
Y'all, we're going to go on and get started. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I am Rob Porter. I think everybody knows me, but I also not only serve on the Chamber of Commerce Board and the Community Development Committee, but also I serve on the Senior Center Board also. Kathy Woods also chairman of the board. See, back, I can't, you and Debbie Miles, y'all are like it. So, yeah, interchangeable. So everybody, thank you for being here. We have some refreshments up front. Please, Justin, get a cup of coffee and a bowl of fruit before you leave. Justin's got another one he's going to right after this, so he was warning me ahead of time. He was scooting out, but I understand.
Fire prevention week with the fire department, so.
Kenny's got him doing so many things, which is a good thing, I know, but
Just overwhelmed.
Justin's hit the ground running. If y'all don't know, tell me your exact title, not public information officer. What are you? Is that it?
That's
Fancy title.
Nice. Very good.
So
I'll just give it to you. Just take that title and go.
When I say PIL,
With the city,
that's a short
he's helping bring out the good news now. Kenny's been for 30 years just taking whatever life gave him. Now he's got somebody helping him put a positive spin on things. So thank you, Justin, for being here.
Even his golf game.
Oh, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Valisa Sainin is the director of the center. She's come in and done a great job pulling things back together and getting them online. She's had, of course, as soon as she walks in the door, we have COVID. So she's worked through that and watched the numbers going up and down as you would expect at a senior citizen center. You were closed for how long? The whole year?
Cool.
And so back open, and in fact, in a little while we have what do you call this again? No, the
bingo size.
bingo size in a little while. So they'll come in here and you exercise and play bingo at the same time. So if you put bingo in anything, it's a hit. So we've already figured that out too. So thank you everybody for coming. I'm going to turn it over to Lisa, let her tell you a little bit about what's going on at the center. And I got a feeling she's going to try to sell you some tickets here too, but we'll get to that in a minute. Go ahead.
And also, Kenny Martin is an honorary member of our board.
Kenny is.
So that's a.
And I want him, I dare him to come into a meeting. That's what I'm
No,
doing.
I used to come all the time, then I rolled off, and then I guess other folks rolled up.
So you're on still.
Yeah, you're honor, I guess
Good.
the honorary.
Permanently honorary.
Okay, honorary, so you were forever then, see, honorary is
I'm
forever.
gonna make sure you know the next meeting.
And since we'll go ahead and go over the spaghetti part real quickly. I put on the second page, we have spaghetti days next week. And this has been named the Jackie Benton Memorial Spaghetti Days 2021, and the Breakfast Rotary Club is sponsoring that. And it has all the information on the dates, how to purchase tickets, and I also put an order form on the back. This is we do delivery, it's all delivery and pickup. So if your office or you know a business that wants to order 15 meals, you just fill out that information. You can pay by credit card on the phone or come by the center. And then they'll deliver your lunch to you either one of those 2 days.
This turned out to be a really good opportunity for the senior center to do something without having it inside. Last year it turned into a large success, a surprising success actually, with the drive-through and deliveries. And so they're doing it again this year. I was going somewhere with that. They're one of only 2 fundraisers the center has this year. So everybody in this room, please, if you've got businesses or friends or know companies that want to buy tickets for this, this is their second largest fundraiser they have this year. So please help get the word out. Justin's come in, hitting the ground running with us too. He was here last week before, and did a little story on what was going on here and help publicize the launch coming up. So
We'll start posting that today and early next week.
Great.
As we get closer. Facebook was down Monday, so couldn't do my job.
Yes, 2 days, last year we did, I think, almost, 696 meals, that was pickup and delivery, so we're shooting for 800 this year, and, with a profit of almost $10,000. That's a lot of spaghetti, and Nancy Britt and her sisters, they started cooking about 2.5 weeks ago, so it's been all spaghetti, that's all that they've been back there, and we just stay out of the kitchen and let them take, we just do what they tell us to do, so yes, we definitely would appreciate you purchase some tickets.
And one more thing about the name of the event this year is the Jackie Benton Memorial Spaghetti Days 2021. Jackie not only was a board member of the center, she was also a longtime member of the Breakfast Rotary in Mount Juliet, and the Breakfast Rotary has always helped the center on different events, and we tried to come up with something to commingle the two to honor Jackie in her passing this past year. So this is pretty dear to us too. So everybody get the word out.
And she was here, we were just talking about that, she worked 8 to 10-hour days every day last year during Spaghetti Week, like from Monday through Friday, cleaning, cooking. So this was something that she participated in every year, I think, since it started, just about. So anyway, appreciate all y'all's support there. Got a calendar on the front. This is just we do a weekly calendar. This is just kind of give everybody an idea what's all going on here at the center. A lot of people don't know all the activities. They think everybody just maybe sitting around playing cards, or which they do that too, but we've got a lot of exercise classes, Tai Chi, yoga. We started a new class, which is SAIL, which stands for, it's like independent, it's like an aerobic type class. So that's 1 time a week now, and that'll start up 2 times a week. And then we've had over 30 people in each class. And she said she'll fill up the room, we'll just move everything out, get as many people as we can get. So that's been a big hit. We got line dancing, that's a huge class, ballroom dancing, music jam. Now music jam's on Monday, it's open to the public, 1 to 3. People can come in, sing, play. I don't know if it's because of COVID that's kind of gotten the numbers down, but it used to be packed in here, 50 or 60 now. We've just maybe 20 people, 15, 20 people. But it could be the day that it's on Monday, but we just started back in July, so hopefully we can get those numbers back up. Let's see. So any other kind of club, Dulcimers, Mahjong, anything and everything is on here. We just keep adding stuff. As you can see, this is our only room. This is the only large room. So all this maneuvering and activity schedule, Mona's constantly changing because this is the only space we have to have a group. So that being said, we can't have 2 exercise classes at one time, or we can't do something back to back hardly because we have to move all these tables. So as soon as you get one activity done, all the chairs and tables have to go up and move so that ballroom can go. And then it might be another activity that requires tables and chairs. You gotta pull everything back out and put it back up. And so it definitely is challenging to get everything fit in that everybody wants to do. Anybody got any questions about activities or?
So let me piggyback that just a little bit. One of the things that having this group of people and this type of group of folks come in as things move forward, Kenny and the city are contemplating building a new city hall perhaps. And in the discussions with that, depends on where the city hall ends up being built, expanded or whatnot, as to potentially having a commingled facility with city hall, a senior center, and a teen center perhaps, all in one larger facility. And so I know the city has gotten or has earmarked perhaps some federal funding coming in that they're trying to find how to use it, correct? I don't think you've gotten that word yet.
Still ain't got the word yet. We don't understand that because it says federal money, which is COVID relief fund, which is for us about $11 million. It says that you can use it on broadband, water, and sewer, but not roads. And we don't know yet on the building. So what we're trying to find out, we're hoping that we could use it on the building, and then you could apply for either a city hall expansion or a new city hall. And we don't know that yet either. You have to use it with an existing facility. To me, I wouldn't think it'd matter if it's new or on the existing properties we've got, but we're still waiting on that.
Yep, there's actually on Clemens Road, where the Frisbee Golf, park is, there's a 10-acre tract owned by the city. Currently, the senior center has 3 acres of that, on a perpetual $1 a year lease, I think. And so we know we have a site, but potentially with the city coming on with a bigger facility or a teen center, senior center combo, we may be on a bigger site before it's all said and done. So we're sort of treading water, waiting for that decision to be made by the city and the council. We actually have, Cots Binkley has been working on floor plans and building elevations for a new facility. We kind of know what we want, we know what we need size-wise. Even then, it all may change tomorrow if we find out a different direction is being called on. So again, as you all go about your normal day, as you start hearing about this with the city, one way or the other, definitely encourage the commissioners to understand what you're getting ready to walk through and see with this center. There could be so much more offered to the seniors than what we do. It's just impossible to do with the facility we've got. And so the opportunity to either build a new facility or piggyback with the city would be awesome. But wanted to talk about that a minute while we had everybody.
I don't know if I should bring that up or not, but that is
Absolutely.
definitely what everybody
You got the people who need to hear that right here.
They're hoping, that is definitely what everyone's hoping for, because they would like to see it in their lifetime. Because as he mentioned, there's so many things that we can't do here, and then we have people moving in from out of state. We've got a lot of people just from California. I think it's like up to 50 something or whatever she's got on the board of new members. Those are people that are coming in from out of state. People are just have lived here or just stopped in for the first time. So, I mean, I can imagine all those people, more people as they tell their friends and tell their friends, because it's $50 a year. So 2 of the instructors, we have a grant for. Well, they teach at Del Webb and charge way more for those classes. So a lot of Del Webb people come and go here because $50 a year covers everything. Except
A year.
A year.
A year.
All the classes.
Yeah, everything. The only thing they pay extra for is day trips, obviously, or going like if they do an out-of-town trip. They get free bread from Publix and Kroger's 3 times a week. That's $50. They can get $50 worth of bread in a month, and they do. So, and some people, you do have to be a member to get bread. But we do have people come in and call in all the time to want to do seminars and do things and host things here and help out, but we just don't have the space to do it. And then you have to cancel the popular classes, like bingo size. You know, you can't. It's hard to cancel classes that people, especially exercise. Very dangerous. Cancel bingo. The big bingo is today. So bingo size is where you exercise and do bingo, and then bingo is just regular bingo for an hour, and we have sponsors come in and do gift cards, and then we do gift cards as well. So we're always looking for donations for gift cards, candy, water, just things like that. And we will walk around the building, and as Rob said, you'll kind of see what we're dealing with here. A lot of this is a 100-year-old building, so a lot of our funds go towards repairs. So that money that could be used for programming and doing things for the centers and having outdoor picnics is all, we just spent $3,000 on a 14-year-old air conditioner unit. We have like 4 units, so that's 2. In that closet over there, that was almost $3,000. Well, that's something that's just, you know, you budget for things, but it still just keeps, the ceiling is falling in, it's leaking. Look, when it rains, you've got buckets everywhere, they keep repairing it. But again, we hate to get a new roof, a very expensive roof, with the idea that we might possibly be able to move in a year or 2. So we just keep patching everything. We're just putting Band-Aids on everything in the building.
We have a committee that does nothing but building upkeep and maintenance. That's all that committee does, which is really a shame that we have to even spend manpower hours just doing that type of thing. But the dollars she's talking about with maintenance are, you know, easily 5 figures plus just for that. So there's a lot of money being spent on things that we could be certainly doing better things for the community than what we're doing. But that's part of it. It's what they have to deal with.
And it would free up, you know, some of our time. We spend so much time, you know, like opening the door before activities come in, the whole floor is flooded. I mean, there's just something, you come in all the time, which I know that could be anywhere, but it just kind of takes away from their activities if we have to cancel things. And we've got like bathrooms down here, we had plumbing problems, which it didn't even leak, but the ceiling fell in right over the toilet. So that, I mean, somebody could have been in the bathroom, and you had no idea. They were working fine upstairs, so somewhere in those old pipes, you know, something leaked and had to be repaired. But on a positive note, we do the best we can, and as you can see, we do a lot of activities with what we have, and hope to get more one day.
Come 9 o'clock, this place will flood with people, so we got in here before the normal classes start, so.
Yeah, there's usually about maybe 15 to 20 in this class, and so they stay busy. But we'll look around a little bit. Y'all wanna, they have a gym. We have a gym over here, and they can come in here and get on the treadmill, the bicycles. That's all included too, and they're $50 a year. And they have to kind of wait before they can get in there. So I hate to make it look like the building is, we had cleaned out during COVID, we all still worked, but the building was closed to the members. We cleaned out stuff from probably, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago, I don't know how it is. We cleaned out everything, threw away stuff. So with that being said, when you come in here and see all these, this is the art room. This is where the oil painting and the crafts and the quilters come in. They have a quilting. They've got a sample up there, but they do quilts of valor, and they do quilts and present them to veterans each year, usually 2 to 3. And Quilts of Valor is a national organization that they're a member of. So they come in a couple times a week. But all of this stuff over here, we just have nowhere to put it. Now some of this is spaghetti day stuff. Yours is this right here, but all this craft stuff and those closets are full, this closet's full, all the cabinets are full. Here, I'll move back here and let y'all kind of see what's going on in there. Sorry. So yes, we don't just keep everything out, we just don't have anywhere to put it. So. Long enough, that's one of our offices, Sleepy Sleeper, in here working on the stuff. Now, Meals on Wheels to be here in a little bit, they put out about 60 to 70 Meals on Wheels, home delivered meals. So they'll come in here, volunteers, they'll start packing up and to do those meals. And then we serve lunch here from 11:30 to 12 every day. And they can come in and eat with just a donation. So that's all where Meals on Wheels sets up. This is what they take the meals out to the community in, so they'll have all that packed up here by 9 o'clock. Got our kitchen here. You can see don't have a whole lot of space, but we make it work. Nancy and them, they do all their cooking for spaghetti things back here. Any kind of events, parties. This is where we do all the cooking. We just stay out here like this little bit of Nancy's hair. This will be, I just stand Nancy's hair. We just stand here and think, which one is to do? Yeah, she's a hard worker. She is.
Next Thursday, we'll probably spend 5 hours cooking spaghetti.
We have upstairs, anybody want to come look upstairs? We'll kind of check out, this is the part that we can't have a hard time working with. We're going to go upstairs. There is an elevator in the station. monthly, but it's small.
How are you?
What? Yes, this is part of everybody's exercise. I'll get it. You know what? Thank you. Here's our billiards room, and they just kind of sign up and come up here. You gentlemen, they just come up here on their own. There's not a set time or class. They just sign up and come in here whenever they feel the urge. And that's another room. That's where they play mahjong, just some kind of game with tiles or something. I don't know. It's like a mathematical game. So they set up here, and people come up here and play cards. You can see we got books everywhere. There's books. We have a lady that's a librarian. She organizes all the books, upstairs, downstairs, back. They can come and check out a book, and then we just bring them back and get some more. So any books you want to donate. Rob donated quite a bit.
They can just come in, in between, and just,
Yeah.
pretty time and things.
Yeah, they just, like, some of the small groups like that, they'll just say, hey, just play hand and foot, and they'll just come up here and do their own thing. And we do an annual yard sale. November 13th will be the Christmas sale, so that's what all of this stuff is. Again, we have nowhere to store it, so we just keep it, we put it where we can.
I want to know who brought this book table up here.
They've been here since the beginning.
And all these little small rooms for the different groups.
Some of these people organize all of
This is for the choir, the choir room. The choir performs at, they perform at assisted livings and nursing homes about 5 times a month. They take the buses, and they're called the Good Time Choir, and the lady that does it is 98 years old. Ma, she's 98. She heads it up.
Who is it?
Catherine McCready, so she organizes it, does it, calls everybody at 98. So
That's
pretty- I mean,
awesome.
she's like, she is awesome.
her goals, right?
That's right.
And we have a theater group, and this is where they come up and practice. This is the theater room.
Oh, cool.
They Bravo, and they do performances as well. And go out to the community. This is just all offices.
Is that
It's
a big
all
thing? I
yard
mean, do
sales.
several people do that?
The Bravo. There's probably about 10, maybe 10 or 12.
Good size.
Yeah, good size. The choir, they're probably, I don't know, 15 to 20 people. But they take the bus, they have a driver, so our driver takes them. They go to Maristone, Rutland, some places in Lebanon to go sing. That kind of gets them giving back to the community. But the very fact that a 98-year-old is going to head it up gives us something to all work towards. But as you can see, the building is so topped up. We just have to kind of we utilize this space, but we can't really.
Not efficiently.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have any large classes, or you couldn't do any other exercise classes up here.
opportunity to do this here?
It's been the.
Yeah, I mean, it's all bingo for them. That's just bingo guy one time.
Were you?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I had a lot of fun. I was on that mic and I was just making the
You know,
food.
the leather.
They were having fun.
That was for years, but.
I had all kinds of funny sayings for every letter.
I had to go upstairs, pool room, gym back here, a lot of space.
Our Meals on Wheels coordinators, they want to, tell a little bit about their program and the things, and really, they need volunteers to drive, to deliver the meals.
Hi, how are you folks today? Let me go get some cards real fast. I don't know which.
Lisa Cook's our coordinator, and that's her assistant, and this is through Mid-Cumberland, East Coast. We don't do anything, they prepare the meals in Nashville and bring the food here. So they don't cook it here.
Hi, I don't know, some of you may know me from different things. I guess I'll do a Dragonfly. But Meals on Wheels, that's a program that works here with the Cumberland Human Resource Agency. We work out of this building. These people are very nice and letting us use the facility to be able to serve anywhere from 70 to 80 residents a day out of this facility. We constantly are changing as the city is changing, and we have a great need for volunteers. People who are willing to give 1 day a week, 1 day a month, just to come and help us deliver out to these seniors that we take care of in Mount Juliet. So if you guys know anyone, our manager is not here yet. That's Lisa Cook. Some of you may know her. And she works for Wilson County, driving the bus. I actually work for the academy, Mount Juliet Christian Academy. I'm an extended care teacher when I'm not here. So we're all kind of like doing different things, being able to give back to the community, whether it's with the Christian Academy or with me here at Meals on Wheels, because we look at it as a purpose, something, you know, you got to help these people out. There are seniors, so many of them are totally shut in. A lot of them are handicapped, cannot prepare meals for themselves. They don't have family always available to help them out. So we look to the community, like this center here that looks to the community.
You right now?
Just like you guys here, the senior center, that looks to the community, give them a place for people, the seniors, a place to go and meet and greet. And that's right, when we deliver our meals, it's with a smile and hot meal and how you doing, just checking to see how they are. That's our responsibility as citizens. And as I said, we encompass all of Mount Juliet because Lebanon has its own site. So I'd like to give you the flyers. If you know anyone who could benefit from the service, the information is on the back of these little flyers as to where to go to be able to encourage people to offer to drive. Also, if you know someone who could use the service, I mean, if you know someone in your church or someone in your that is a friend of someone else, if they're not able to prepare meals, they're over 60, they need some help. Just like I said, a daily meal. We're getting ready to have a holiday on Monday. We're delivering them an extra meal, what's called a shelf meal that they can prepare, so they always have those available. We just recently, on a quarterly basis, we give out, give you some to give out to other people. What we call emergency meals. So, well, we know here in Mount Juliet, you can have a tornado, you can have a flood, you can have a blizzard, all in 1 year. So, we provide to them quarterly a box of meals that will provide them at least 1 week's worth of food. It doesn't require electricity for them to be able to prepare for themselves in the event of an emergency. Because of, with the blizzard we had, we couldn't go out, you know. With the tornado, we couldn't navigate the roads. So it's just an extra service. It's all funded, and so if you know someone who could use the service, or if you know anybody that would be interested, and like I said, it's a 2-hour thing to come in. We have a crew that comes in and helps us set it all up, pack up the meals, prepare them, get them ready. So we have our drivers that come in, they go out. The routes are set up in logistically portions of the delivery area, so that we meet all the areas and try and avoid the wonderful traffic issues we have here in Mount Juliet with so many people. And, I mean, we have a lot of people in Providence area that we deliver to. A lot of people in the North Lake area that we deliver to. So to spread the word, we're here. We're always centered out of here. If you guys have any problems, I'll also give you Lisa's card. You could always call the number here.
How many days a week?
We deliver 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
Not in Gallatin and Houston. Some of those other places only deliver 3 days a week, but we are here 5 days a week to take care of our citizens here in Mount Juliet. So we are always looking for anyone who wants to jump in and help, and it's appreciated. The easiest way to do it, whether it's to set up a participant or to be a driver, is to go onto the website, it says it on there, put in, volunteer, they'll qualify you through, and we contact them back. So, granted, it's your money for gas, it's your time, but the appreciation that you get when you greet these people at the door, meeting them with a hot milk, maybe the only person they see all day.
That's what I was gonna say. On that, we do reassurance callers for our shut-ins, and that's something we have to report because, to GNRC, which is federal funds, because we do get that, that's a program we turn in monthly. But that might be the only call they get a day. Like when they get a birthday call or a reassurance call, or like she sent the meals, that might be the only contact of anybody that they've had the whole day. They might keep you on the phone for 45 minutes, which is okay. We have volunteers that do that. So that's just something people probably don't realize, that we make those calls every month.
Like I said, our seniors, Mount Juliet is full of seniors, okay? One of my good friends in the city, that I've known for 12 years and stuff, you know, she's done so much for this town, and she would be the ideal person, the emergency president, that we would deliver to, someone who can't get out. She very rarely gets people coming in to see them. Who can't get up and prepare themselves. And we also do a quick evaluation and report back any issues we think that we follow up. Because you know how it is with seniors. Sometimes they don't know what they don't know. They don't know that something's wrong. But we can see that when we report back abuse or negligence or anything that we see. Because we'll call their family and say, hey, did you know that your mom has... That's sometimes the only contact and opportunity they get for that. So.
Well, thank you.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you for kind of telling about that program.
I hope I sold it to you.
That's right. Like I said, a lot of people just don't realize that all this is going on behind the scenes.
Well, I was just gonna say that, I have adult children now, but when they were preschool age, before they went into school, we did that together, and I can still remember that, and that was such a blessing, like, for our family. So I would just like to encourage, if you know, maybe those stay-at-home moms, and I know everyone is super busy, but I did it with my kids, and they still remember, and it truly was just a blessing for our family.
We had people in the summer bring their kids and their grandkids, and they come in here and, you know, they put them to work, and like you said, it's kind of shows giving back to the community.
Does the center do lunch here at all during the week?
We do lunch from 11:30 to 12.
That's
Here.
Meals on Wheels providing that
And that's
The
meal.
Meals on Wheels program, part of that, great. Is that every day also? Very good. And what do they pay for?
Well, donations only.
All right.
So, no set price, you go give what you're able to give. If you don't have anything to give, they're still gonna feed you. All right, well, I think we've got bingo-sized people about to come in. They are,
Anybody have any questions before we break? Anybody that we didn't cover, anything y'all?
You said $50 a year.
$50 a year, so just doing this.
Just keep saying that. That's
$50,
it.
so,
$50 a year.
I mean, just doing the yoga, people pay way more than that just to do yoga. Yeah. So they got yoga included in that.
Anybody else have anything? Any other comments, thoughts? Kenny, you have anything small?
Just thank you for all your hard work. I know the passion that you have. It's a tough job. The city's working to do everything we can. Hopefully we'll have some plan.
Very good. Kathy Woods, she snuck out. She actually does a great job. She's chairman of the board of directors and does a lot with police every day. And there's a lot of very passionate people that got a lot of time spent in this facility. We'd really love to ramp it up a little bit and see what we could do to get more of the seniors in. You know, a lot of them, because of COVID and other reasons, haven't come back yet. But we know they're going to, so we've got to be ready for them. Lisa, thank you for having us this morning. Thank you for a breakfast, and with that, we'll be adjourned, folks. And Mark Hinesley might be out of bed by now.
Yeah, I think he's unloading the truck, actually. He's got to turn it back in.
Thank you.
Yeah. And thanks, everyone. We'll see you next time.